Hello everybody. Now I'm smiling because I am actually extremely happy. I've just had a telephone call from Stuart at Burley Brown. Burley Brown are estate agents, and this is the shop. A little bit run down and dilapidated, I must admit, but nevertheless it's a starting place, isn't it? Right, that's the shop as it stands at the moment. I'm not going to bother putting little pictures in, and he's had a word with the landlord, and the landlord has agreed that if we pay £500 as a sort of guarantee that, well, to pay what we're doing is the £500 will pay for his solicitors' fees, and if the whole project falls through and we don't get the grant and we don't get any money to help us buy the stock and all the rest of it, we'll lose that £500 because he's not going to pay for a failed starter. Now, as I've stated earlier, although we'll be sourcing products from all over the world, I would like to create an industry in the West Midlands actually producing products with the Lambread logo. And this is all in the business plan as well, so there we go. So the good news is that we've got a layout, well, Oz has got a layout, 500 quid, and we can then go and measure up, and as soon as we sign the lease, probably in about a month's time, start actually refurbishing the shop. So there you go. Brilliant news for us, really, but also the worry that, if we don't get everything together and people don't help us, the government doesn't help us, and the people that are providing us with a loan don't help us, and the loan falls through, then we'll lose 500 quid. Well, Oz will lose 500 quid, which is going to gut me, to be honest with you. It will make me feel sick, to say the least. Because Oz is probably one of the best friends that I've ever had. And one of the most enthusiastic, as far as wanting ganja to be used for the healing of the nation, or in my case, probably nations, because that's what I believe. Hemp can be used for human and environmental development. That's what it is. Sustainable human and environmental development, which is far more than what any government's offering the people of their nation today, because they're not offering them that. They're offering them finite resources, which are going to run out and are causing global warming and global dooming Have a look at global dimming if you like. It's too much of a long story to go into. So, to sum it up, we've been looking for grants and haven't really found any apart from this one that's going to provide us with a laptop and till for the business. Now, like I said before, I see no reason why all sorts of aids towards getting a business shouldn't be utilised. So let's stop beating about the bush and actually do something to utilise the bush. Yes, let's stop beating about the bush and utilise all aspects of the bush. Yep. There you go. Where was I? So, yes, we've had all of these problems with government not replying to us, not wanting to help us, and avoiding us, and hopefully we'll get the loan and we'll be able to open up the shop on a shoestring. I suppose, I don't know whether you Americans know what a shoestring is. You know, it's a very small budget, which is sad really, but you know, one has to start somewhere, doesn't one? Isn't it a despicable habit, smoking cigarettes, especially in front of the world? Horrible. It's enough to put some people off, isn't it? This sick habit of smoking cigarettes. I hate it, I do. I mean, it's not very good advertising as far as the non-smoking vegans are concerned, really. After all, hemp is 100% vegan food, vegan clothes, and really, I suppose, vegan fuel. Amazing. I'm going to have a sip of orange. My little granddaughter's just arrived. So that's it. I'll keep you informed as to what's happening in the future, and I suppose you know more or less all about what we're trying to do at Lambread Ltd, UK.